If you're curious about EFT, emotional freedom techniques, otherwise known as tapping, and how to get started tapping for yourself right away, this is the video for you. My name is Steph, and I'm an EFT educator, practitioner, and author. And I work with clients one-on-one. But even with my clients I work one-on-one, I encourage them to do their own tapping all the time because it's a stress relief technique and it can be used for self-care every day. I think it's important to add into your daily self-care routine, whether that's pair it with some meditation or journaling or dancing. We should all be tapping all the time. I write about how to tap for yourself in my new book, How Not to Cry, A Guide to Emotional Freedom for Sensitive People. I have a whole chapter on how to tap for yourself, but here's a video also. So step one, head over to YouTube. There are a ton of resources on YouTube and tap along videos. EFT works the best the more specific you get. So try to find the specific video of what you're going through. So just check in with yourself. How am I feeling? And how do I want to feel? So if you're working on, I'm not feeling good about my body today, type in tapping for loving your body. If you're feeling frustrated with technical difficulties, type in frustration for technical difficulties. If you're feeling down in the dumps about love, you can search tapping for a broken heart. There are some great channels out there. Some of my favorites are Brad Yates, Margaret Lynch, and of course, I think my channel is pretty groovy too. I encourage you to use your own words at any time. And even if you find the perfect video just for you, you want to make this your own experience. This is your tapping. Take a moment before you start the tapping video and just check in. How do I feel? If you're tapping on anger, just check in. How angry do I feel on a scale of 0 to 10? 0 meaning I'm not angry at all. 10 meaning I am 10 out of a 10 angry. And then check in at the end of the video. How am I feeling right now? And give yourself a rating again. How angry am I on a scale of 0 to 10? In the tapping world, we call this the SUD level, subjective units of discomfort or subjective units of distress. It's just a simple tool to see if the tapping is working or not. And if the number didn't go down, ask yourself, what's still there? And that should lead you to go a little bit deeper. Step two, whether you're a natural journaler or you're just getting started, EFT can be absolutely supported by the journal process. What I recommend is getting a notebook and just dumping out all of your thoughts onto the paper, all of your worries, all of your insecurities, any topic specifically you are tripping about. Write it all down, really get naked on the page. There's no reason to hold back. This is all just for you and your own process. And then read what you wrote and see if there's a main emotion. There might be lots and lots of emotions, but see if you can narrow it down to one and then measure that. Just as an example, I'm going to use a bad day of work. Let's say I get home from a bad day at work and I just don't feel good. I want to run to the chips or the wine and somehow self-soothe. We all have our own ways of self-soothing. Instead of doing that, you can do some tapping. So I would write down everything about your day that bothered you. What is wrong? What happened? So-and-so, what did they do? Write it all down and then look at what you wrote and reread it. See if you can find an emotion there. I'll use frustration for this example. There might be many emotions there, but see if you can use the main one and then give yourself that measure again of the SUD level. How frustrated am I from 0 to 10? 0 meaning not at all, 10 meaning a ton. And then do your own tapping there. You just start by doing the basic recipe. Even though I have this frustration, I still deeply love and completely accept myself. This is a setup statement here. So whatever you are working on, just say, even though I have this, insert anger, sadness, grief, even though I have this, insert your own problem, I still deeply love and completely accept myself. And then just read off of your journal. Just read it as you tap along. I can't believe so-and-so said that. Oh my gosh, what a horrible day. I just want to run to the chips. I'm so frustrated. Ugh, is this even the job for me? I can't believe she treated me like that. Ugh, and then the coffee maker broke. Whatever. Tap, 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 tap. Just literally read your own words out loud, guide yourself through this process, and then check in. Once you do a couple rounds of tapping, check in. How am I feeling now? You can always feel complete, or you can always keep going, and you can't tap too much. So just tap it all and keep going, doing as many rounds as you need to. You will most likely feel a lot better. Stick with it. You are worth this time. Step 3, affirmation-based tapping, which is arguably some of the most fun and effective tapping that we can actually do. I go over how to do it in depth in my EFT level 2 training. And if you want any more information about that, you can check out the links below. There's this thing about affirmations. Affirmations are beautiful, right? But sometimes they don't work. And why is that? This is something that most law of attraction programs kind of don't take into consideration. How true do I believe that my affirmation is? So if my affirmation is, I am a money magnet, that affirmation will only really work if I believe it 100%. So you get your piece of paper, you write down the middle a line, and on one side you put your affirmation. I put, I am lovable and capable, but choose any affirmation that would just be a game changer, awesome for you if it were true. So, and then you read your affirmation. I learned this little trick from my teacher, Rob Nelson. Raise your right hand like you are testifying in court. How true is this statement? I am lovable and capable, and or whatever your affirmation is, and then give yourself a rating there. How true is that from 0 to 100% true? And really check in. How true is this for me? And give yourself a number from 0 to 100%. If your affirmation is 100% true, you're good. You're golden. But if it's not, if it's, let's say it's 50% true, ask yourself then, why is it not 100% true? And then journal on this side of the paper. Well, I'm not good at this. I'm still single, and blah, 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 blah. Write all the reasons why this is not 100% true. And then this is your new tapping script. Okay. So you can tap here. Even though I'm not lovable and capable fully yet, I still deeply love and completely accept myself. And then tap through the points. I don't have enough money in my bank account. I'm not good at everything. I'm not lovable. Whatever it is, read your own journaling here. This can be one of the most profound exercises to do. So keep doing it, keep tapping. Any of those affirmations should be 100% true for you in order to make some movement in your life. It is absolutely possible. And of course, you can have these and bring them to a practitioner to work with them as well. So again, my name is Steph. I hope you got a lot out of this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a like. That way I know if I should keep making these educational videos for you. And also, please comment below. Do you have any questions? Do you want to share a win? What affirmation are you working on? I want to hear, and let me know. Are you going to start tapping for yourself as a self-care practice? And if you're looking for a practitioner, feel free to schedule a clarity call with me. I'm happy to chat with you about what it might be like to work together. Peace and love. I will see you next time.